if someone is designing or editing or cutting my podcasts or videos or YouTube videos, I want to make sure that they are assigning all those rights over to my business. Aside from that, you also want to be clear on, what the deliverables are, what the expectations are, particularly with independent contractor. You want to say, this is what I expect, and this is when I expect it. And that way they can look at it and agree, and y'all will have a nice meeting of the minds. You can also consider things like non-solicitation, which is a really useful thing with independent contractors. Let's say you've got an agency model, you're a marketing company, and you've got a social media manager that works for you, and they develop a relationship with a client. Well, you want to have a clause in there that says, I'm paying you to serve this relationship. If you leave or we stop working, you can't then poach, my client. All it is protecting the business and just making sure you're able to grow without having to worry about, poaching or being undercut or something like that. It's a very useful thing. Most people feel like it's pretty fair, and it is fair. You pay someone to develop a relationship, and that should be honored. There are things like non-competes and other stuff you can consider and put in there, but it's really important you get everything on paper so you can, show that you own the IP, and if there's a non-solicitation or other clauses like that, it's easy to prove.